the channel. My name is Matthew, and today we're going to be working on something a little bit different. So stay tuned for that. I know what you're thinking. Matt, that's not a car, because usually on here we're repairing cars. What is going on? The other thing we do here a lot is remodeling our home. So the next person that can move in can just look around and go, what the? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry you had to see that. And we do a lot of hedge trimming. I think my neighbors have seen some weird stuff, but if any of them see this, this is gonna be the cake. Again, I don't make the content, well, I do. So sorry about all the trimming bushes. But other than that, it's fairly normal around here. Except today. I've got the hankerings for blood. I mean, to build my own little robot from scratch. And not like some Lego, I'm gonna assemble you and you're gonna turn into a spider and you're gonna run into my coffee table. My Roomba could also run into my coffee table and vacuums the floor. I don't know why that sounded like Kermit the Frog. Well, either way, it was a decent Kermit the Frog. You really gotta give credit where credit is due. I want to put that same Kermit the Frog attitude into building this little guy. So a few days ago, I went online, started buying some literally the worst, cheapest RC car, airplane servos, and some batteries and controllers, some random stuff that sounds robot-y. And then I went to Hobby Lobby because most robot builds to take over the world start at Hobby Lobby. So at the lobby, I bought some clear plastic ornaments. Like normally you decorate this on the inside with glitter pens for Halloween, and children would just, well, no, I guess not Halloween because you'd hang it on a tree. It could be your Halloween pine tree. Well, that would also be a holiday Christmas tree, but it's for a tree. What my dream was to build a robot type situation that you could swap the appendages or tools or parts onto it just by like literally docking them in there and having no parts connecting them. So we've got a couple servos here that are basically acting as a pan and tilt. We've got the two halves of the Christmas ornament on top with a magnet hot glued on each end so they attract each other. We're using two very small rare earth magnets, and they seem to be doing a decent job, but we'll look into later of some of our problems that this is causing. Underneath it we have a pan and tilt mechanism out of a drone and two of the literally worst servos I've ever been around off Amazon. As you can see, the upper half of the holiday ornament is literally the most unstable thing I've seen in my life. Like, that's not gonna work for anything, and if you touch it or move it too hard, it'll just fall off, which is kind of like a metaphor for life. A crappy robotic arm life. Well, you get what you get. That led me to going back to my drawing board, or in this case, continuing to cut up Christmas ornaments on our sunroom table. And this is what I gave birth to on my sunroom table. As you can see, it was built with a Home Depot construction pencil, which is where all good builds start. I ended up stacking the magnets to get a little bit more strength, as well as configuring them in a pattern. The pattern is basically wherever the hot glue dried. So take that with a grain of salt. My goal here was to find a more stable way of balancing the appendage on the other side. So while it looks and functions like some sort of grown child made it, it works better for certain reasons than the other one. So here I am, YouTube. This is gonna be my new dream. I think if we make something like this and give it a little bit more support, some sort of roller bearings, and throw some more magnets at the problem, it's gonna be 10,000 times more stable. Actually, it's gonna be exactly 10,000 times more stable. My math exists. But I'm asking for your help. Blunt force creativity got us this far. To make this become our overlord, we need to make it stronger, faster, better, stronger, faster, and stronger. That's the 3 pillars of success for any robotic overlord. So scroll down to the comment section and throw down your thoughts. What can we do to make this better? What am I just completely getting wrong? Or what is your idea to make this less stupid? I'm on board with anything. So all of you have a great day.